as you can see, Christmas has happened to my house. I've got messes everywhere. I'm gonna start my cleaning and get this stuff cleaned up. This is going to be a clean with me video for those of you who enjoy watching those while they're needing inspiration to clean your own house or just like to have it playing in the background. I know that I like to do that when I have a big mess to clean. In fact, in this video, I also have it playing in the background. Another clean with me video. It just gives me the inspiration to kind of get things done and kind of feel like you have a buddy. Normally I'd be having my kids help me clean this mess. But I decided since it was Christmas, I would just surprise them while they're upstairs doing their own thing to kind of clean up and get the house nice and clean so that they can enjoy their Christmas presents upstairs. As you can see, I put 3 baskets on the floor. I decided to grab these baskets. I use these a lot when I have a big mess to clean. As you can see, I have a huge mess to clean. And I have one for each of the kids' rooms, and then I can put all of the things that belong in their rooms upstairs in a basket. And they can just put the things away. I know I have a lot of new subscribers that happen to be in-home daycare providers. I will be doing a clean with me video of my daycare room and setting up some new daycare centers, so be watching for that. I may not have my kids in my way, but as you can see, I have my furry kids that keep on getting in the way while I'm trying to clean. Tell me I'm not the only one that has their dogs following them everywhere they're going when they're trying to get anything done. Go bolder, now set your sails on high. So I wasn't quite done with these baskets, but I am moving them out of the room so I can kind of slowly but surely pick away at my mess and get it vacuumed. Eventually, I'll be going throughout the whole downstairs and making sure that we have everything that belongs upstairs out of the way. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say. So I'm not quite ready to start packing up my Christmas stuff. I think I have a big enough mess just cleaning up from Christmas alone. So I'm just going to kind of be setting some of that stuff back up and cleaning it up, and we'll be cleaning up the Christmas stuff at a later date. Just the way we are. As you are, just the way you are. Keep on shining. You're perfect as you are, just the way you are. Don't you know that you're beautiful? My little guy got bored upstairs, so he emptied his basket and decided he wanted to be my helper. Sometimes it's a little more work than it is help, but they gotta learn somewhere. I have one dog that is terrified of our vacuum, and the other one could care less. Our little Harley dog, she just brings her toy in and could care less that we're trying to vacuum. She's just ready to play. Staring at the pavement, God knows who hurt. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your world. Told you so. This is another area in our house. If you watched one of my previous videos, it was Refrigerator Chip's Day in the Life. It was just kind of a day in the life video, and in that video, he built this little area for me for my computer, and that way he can also bring his laptop up there from work if he needs to. I know when I said in that video that I would bring it back to see the final product, but it's not quite finished. But since I'm doing a clean with me video, you can kind of see a little bit of the progress that's been made. Keep on acting out like strangers, scream out loud. So now I'm on to the second half of my mess. I usually start in the kitchen, but I was just dreading it. I'm sure I'm not the only one that dreads cleaning the kitchen after Christmas. This is after 2 parties, 1 Christmas, an endless supply of extra snacks and mess. So I decided to kind of put it off until last to get everything else clean. Our family really enjoys playing board games as a family on Christmas and the days around Christmas, so I decided to pretty much clear the table of all the Christmas decorations. As you can see, I've been putting them in more of those baskets, and I'm just going to take that to the garage until I have a chance to put it away properly. Out of sight, out of mind worked well in this case.
Watch me on my way out. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But
if you're not already subscribed, make sure and hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of cleaning and organizational videos that will, one, help me get my house clean and organized, and hopefully help other people have the inspiration to get some stuff clean and organized in their home as well, or maybe some tips and tricks along the way. So my Christmas wish was to get to 100 subscribers, and thanks to all of your help, I did get to my 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting my channel. 100 subscribers is definitely not a lot to some of these bigger YouTubers, but for me, I just appreciate knowing that other people are watching.
you hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like
Now on to the dreaded kitchen. Now this is after already cleaning a couple of times throughout the day, but it just gets so bad. I don't have a huge kitchen, but I just make it work.
you cry yourself to sleep, and you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter what they say. And we'll shout it out louder, prouder. Ain't no one gonna hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful, just the way we are. Don't let them sell you all of their dirt. It all will come back once the tables turn. Bolder, go bolder. Now set your sails on high. And you're stronger, much stronger than they will ever be. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
Even though I knew there'd be a ton more dishes, I thought it would be such a good idea just to get one load going, and hopefully someone else can unload the dishwasher. That way we can load it right back up again.
Hold us down, 'cause you know that we're beautiful, just the way we are.
So now I'm just washing all of the items that I need to kind of wash by hand. I also wash all of my pots and pans by hand. I once heard that washing them in the dishwasher is almost like sandblasting them and taking off that special coating over time. So I always wash those by hand.
You're perfect as you are, just the way you are. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful, no matter what the scars, no matter what they say. And we'll shout it out louder,
did have an earlier organizational video of under the sink. It's definitely saved me so much of my sanity organizing under that sink. So if you haven't checked it out, I'll put a link down below.
Won't you sing out your frustration? Just say a word. Keep on staring at the pavement. God knows who hurt.
So I didn't want to do a complete oven cleaning, but I did want to get this door that was driving me nuts kind of a little bit cleaner without using any harsh chemicals, since we were kind of having guests over and I didn't want the house to kind of smell so bad. I do have a self-cleaning oven, but it never gets this door clean. So I'm putting just some Mrs. Meyer's cleaning vinegar and baking soda and kind of letting it sit and spreading it all over the glass door. You'll be surprised with the before and after in a little bit how much these two products actually got this clean. I love using these two products because it doesn't put all those horrible smells and chemicals in the air. It just kind of really scrubs it. It doesn't make it perfect, but it makes such a huge difference. So as you can see, since this is so caked on, I decided to put a little bit extra product on there and let it soak a little bit longer. You don't see me walking away, but I did walk away and let it sit for a little bit and then came back to it and scrubbed it again.
Keep on acting out like strangers. Scream out loud. I will go if nothing changes. So change your heart. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls. 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so.
I'll be putting in a before and after clip in again, just so you can see the difference. Again, it's not perfect, but it makes such a huge difference, and for not using any harsh chemicals, I think it did a really good job.
My kingdom on lockdown. You never give me any chance.
Such a huge difference. So when you're all finished, make sure you just get something damp and clean up all the extra residue, and then you're done. So now that my oven's clean top and bottom, I put some of my clean pots and pans on the stove to finish drying, just so that they're out of the way and I can finish cleaning off the counters. And I'm again using some of that Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cleaner. It's really good for putting on your sinks and letting it sit there for a little while and then scrubbing it off because it gets it kind of white again. Since we weren't done snacking, I decided to put all the crackers and stuff that everybody would be using on these trays over here. It seems to help contain the mess a ton when you kind of put everything on a tray, and it looks a little nicer than just throwing it on the counter. So after letting that baking soda cleaner kind of sit on my sink for a little bit, I'm just going to go through and scrub it out and make sure it's nice and clean.
You hear them calling, shouting your name. Turn up the collar and walk away. Feels like you're falling, now who is to blame? Wishing you'd only be more like them. Over and over, you cry yourself to sleep. And you're colder, much colder. If only you could see. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful?
3-pan warmer that I was packing away after parties, but I ended up realizing that it actually made it really convenient just for everyday life to have it and to keep things hot, especially having a daycare and needing to keep food warm and serve at specific times. So I just been keeping it out on the counter. You can put any pots you want, but it does come with 3 pieces. I'll put a link down below for the one that I use in case you're interested.
Just the way you are, just the way you came. Don't you know that you're beautiful? No matter what the scars, no matter what they say.
I have been finding these little pirate coins all over my house for my son. I don't know if my daughter's hiding them there just to be funny or if they really are just popping up out of nowhere. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you some cleaning motivation. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.
Go changing, you're perfect as you are.